Well, here we are, folks. We're here at the Faith, Family, and Friends Welcome Everyone Church, the Friendship Baptist Church. And there got to be 100 Friendship Baptist churches in this area. I'd guess you'd think they'd have a number system like, Friendship Baptist Church 43 and 57 and whatever. It looks like a really nice little church, so anyway, right across the street right here from this little church is the forestry road we're going to take across, and we've got 23.8 miles on the odometer, and it's 4:37 in the afternoon, and I've got the bright lights on. Let's turn those off. I don't need those. All right. For those of you that might be interested in this little Yamaha, right here where it says clock, if you hold it wide open, it shows that the variable valve timing on the camshaft is engaged. I always thought that was kind of strange, but it just changes. If you leave the light or the little number system off, why it is getting good mileage. If you give it on, why it means it's advanced the camshaft timing and it's got a few more horsepower. So that's what all that means. 23.8. All right, let's try to remember to see what it is when we get across here. Me, I think it's about 10 miles across this forestry road, but I haven't rode this in, I guess, 5 or 6 years, so I don't know. And we had a big storm come through Sunday night, and so I'm hoping there's no trees down or anything down here. I'll have to turn around and come back if there is. So let's go see what we got. There's a bunny rabbit right there. Hello, bunny. Well, there used to be a sign here that told what forestry road this is, but there's the gate. I still don't see no sign though. A lot of leaves down and stuff in here. We had quite a storm come across. I couldn't see 15 feet in front of my front door of my house. There's a pine tree there in the front yard, and it was raining so hard I couldn't even see that pine tree 15 feet away. And the power in Blue Ridge went off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday afternoon and didn't come back on until 8 o'clock the next morning. So we had quite a storm. Even my cell phone didn't work because I guess it must have hit one of the main cell towers or something. Whoa. Well, I don't know how far we're going to get down through here. I can get through this easily enough, but we'll just see. We'll just have to make a little adventure out of it and see if we can get through all this mess. I knew it might possibly be this way, but I would have thought that they'd come through and cleared it out by now. And maybe they have. This is one of those areas that you can bring your truck and chainsaws in here, and any of the limbs and stuff is down while you can cut the trees up, if they're laying on the ground. You can't cut any down, but once they're down, you can cut them up for firewood. I'll probably get all the way to the other end. There'll be a big tree down, and I have to turn around and come all the way back. It's just my luck. Well, I was just trying to think of something other to talk about out here. And the thing that today is the 27th, I believe. 2 months from today, I'll be 83 years old. What about that? Of course, there won't be any celebration of my birthday this year since my wife passed away. And so unless I go buy myself a cake or something other, which I'm probably not going to do, there'll be no celebration of my 83rd birthday. But one of the things that's still on my mind a great deal that I'm trying to cope with and figure out what to do is whether to sell my house and move to Indiana. And my son's got a spare room there he could fix up for me, or try to stay where I'm at. I don't know how many more years I'll be able to, try to take care of the yard. I'm already not doing a very good job of it. And just trying to keep up with, with everything going on. I just don't know. I've got a grand niece that's interested in buying the place, and the value of the place is still going up all the time because of the nasty old inflation we're having. And but it would make it very simple for me to sell it out to her, because all the stuff that I don't want in the house, she was willing to take and just go through and get rid of what they don't want, and clean it out for me. Save me a tremendous amount of work. I'm not able to do a whole lot of work like that anymore. Not what would be take to move out of that house and move all my stuff. I don't think I could do that. I'm lucky enough just to get out here and be able to ride. The thing that worries me about all that is there's no going back. If I make that move, why I just, if I don't like it, or if it don't work out for whatever reason, or whatever, there's just no going back. The way rents and stuff are going now, I don't know what I'd do if I had to pay rent on what I make a month. I don't know. Oh, well, this is kind of rough down through here. I didn't remember it being this rough, but then the last time I was through here, I was on something that had a little bit more suspension on it and a little bigger wheels to roll on. So it didn't bump quite so bad. Well, it looks like I can't see tire tracks on one thing that might have been going up through here today. Off and on. Maybe this is just harder trail than I thought it was. Packed down more than I thought it was. Dang if it ain't pretty back in here. And I think that maybe the last time I was on this particular trail, this was back about 2012 or somewhere around there. And my friend Jerry had invited the Dixieland Dual Sports, which he was a member of, I guess. They're mostly out of around Knoxville. Anyway, to come down and ride these trails. So he knew that I knew about, all these trails and stuff. I got them all in the back of my mind. And he asked me to lay one out. So we had a day ride. Then I come back at about 10 o'clock at night, and we all got these guys, and I think just about everybody went. I took them on about a 60-mile trail ride, I think it was, or maybe 50, on these roads back here. I'd already checked with the Forestry Service to make sure, because there's like 40 bikes on it, and we just had the biggest time. We rode up to a graveyard, and it was an old graveyard, I was looking at all the old gravestones and stuff there at midnight, in the middle of the night, with flashlights and stuff. fond memories. I wish I could have took a video of it, but the camera wouldn't have picked anything up, you know. Didn't have a bright enough light to do it. I did get videos, and they're back there on YouTube, of the daytime ride and stuff. A couple of them that I took them on. I took them back up on Rich Mountain down there. Up one of my favorite trails. It's been closed for several years. Whoa, this is rough up through here. Let's see what we're going to do here. I think I'll just try to sneak by here. See if I can raise this up. Well, let's see if we can just ride over down here. It's awful close to the edge there, and that's a long ways down there. I think I can ride across it, so. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to go off down in there. They wouldn't find me till a week from next year. Nobody even knows I'm out here. And more than likely, where I'm at out here, I probably don't have any cell service either. Uh-oh. This don't look too promising here. Well, now if I was on a regular dirt bike, the wheels are big enough I could get across this thing, but these little bitty wheels, I don't think I could drag it across, and I sure as hell can't move it, I don't believe. I guess we're going to have to go the other way. I just don't see any other way of getting around this one. It's what I was afraid of. Well, you pay your 29 cents and you take your chances. Well, this trail looks different going the other direction, so maybe I'll just cut this section out and nobody will ever know the difference. What do you think? Cut the turnaround section. Nah, I won't do that. If I was a little younger and a little more adventurous than I am nowadays, I would have probably just went on across that thing. Ooh, I don't want to go down in there.